Hello, writers. It's Mrs. Shadaman. I'm excited to see you again for writing. So remember, before we get started, there are some things that we need each and every day. So we always need something to write with. We need something to write on. We need any tools or charts that our teacher has given us that make it easier for us to write. We need our writing folder if we have that at home because we need a safe place to put all of our writing. And of course, you know, most importantly, we need someone to share our writing with. And that can be a real life person or it can be your stuffy like I use. So will you grab those things, pause the video, grab those things and come right back to me because I can't wait to get started with our writing today. So thank you for coming back to me so quickly. I appreciate that. Okay, today I have some things that remind me of all the learning that you've been doing this year. And as I pick up an item, I want you to pause and think, does this remind me of something that I know how to do? And if so, will you raise your roof? Raise the roof. Okay, you ready? Here's the first thing. Does this remind you of something that you know how to do? Oh, I see lots of friends raising the roof because some of you know how to dribble the ball. Some of you know how to use it to shoot baskets, right? Are you ready for the next thing? Whoa, lots of friends are raising the roof on this one because many of you know how to plant a seed and grow something, either a plant or a flower. Okay, are you ready for this one? Yeah, I see lots of friends raising the roof because so many of you have learned how to tie your shoe this school year, right? So do you see, friends, how just objects that are around the room or around your house can help us think about all the things that we already know how to do and can teach others? So friends, today I want to teach you that every single one of you has learned to do things at school as well as at home. And you can write how-to books that help others learn something that you just learned at school even just yesterday. And there are lots of objects in school or at home that can remind you of all the books that you can write. So remember, when you're trying to think of a how-to book to write, you can actually look around the room and look for objects that spark ideas of things that you already know how to do. So let's give this a try. Looking for something. Oh, what did I find here? Yeah, a book. We have lots of books, right? At home and at school. Does this remind you of something that you have learned? Will you give me a thumbs up if it has? Oh my gosh, I see every one of you going like this. Yeah, actually a book. We've learned lots of things about books, right? That we could write a book about. But one thing that I'm thinking is we learned how to read with a partner. Yeah, we did that at the very beginning of the school year. And we've even learned more about how to read with a partner, right? So I'm going to stop and think about, what are the steps? What do I know about reading with a partner? Oh, I remember. Step 1, sit side by side, right? That's really important. Oh, I know. Step 2, put the book in the middle, right? Because if I don't do that, we can't both see it. Step 3. Oh, choose how to read, right? I can seesaw read, or I can echo read. Step 4, read the pictures and the words. So, did you see how I did that? I first just saw an object and it sparked an idea about something that I know how to do that I could teach others how to do. And then I sort of thought about what might the steps be and I listed them across my fingers, right? And then pretty soon I better sketch them in my book so I don't forget the steps of how my book will go. So let's see if you can give this a try. All right. So in just a second, I'm going to ask you to pause the video and look around your house for an object that reminds you of something that you know how to do. And then you're going to think of the steps that would teach someone how to do it and name those steps across your fingers. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And when you've finished listing their steps, I want you to press the play button and come right back to me, okay? I'm gonna wait right here. Press pause, go grab your object. Okay, I'm so glad that you all came back to me so quickly. And you know what's so exciting? I saw so many different objects in your hands as you came back and started listing off your steps. I saw someone grab a shoe, just like me, because we can get ideas from other writers. They grabbed a shoe because they're going to write a book about how to tie the shoe. And I saw somebody else have a glass with them. And I thought, what are they going to do with that glass? And you know what they're going to write? A how to make chocolate milk book, because they know how to do that. And you and I saw somebody else brought their pillow. And I thought, why did they bring that pillow? What do they know how to do? And you know what they did? They're going to write a book about how to make their bed. Genius, right? So you guys know so many things. You know how to do so many things. And what a great way to write a book and to teach someone else. So today, when you head off to write, I want you to remember to write the title of your book on your cover right away so you don't forget what your book's going to be about. And then sketch the pictures of the steps that you just told across your book so that you know how your book will go. And I can't wait to read your new how-to books.